Hey everyone, it's Deanna with Paperback Daydreamer. I just kind of wanted to update you guys on what's been going on this past week, what's going to happen next week, and kind of what's going on this weekend. First off, this weekend I will be going out to Garden City to see my friends Ashley and Jeremy, and of course my goddaughter Lena. It's that time of the month again. Actually, this kind of normally it's been about a month in between visits, but since she's getting baptized this weekend, this will be my October visit. And for this trip, I will be actually doing a little longer drive. I'm going to be going down to pick up Erin, which is the other godmother. And she lives in Wichita, which is about a couple hour drive. So 2 hours to Wichita. From Wichita to Garden City is about 4 hours. So it's just an extra hour tacked on both ways. And that's okay because 4 hours both ways, so 8 hours altogether, I will be with Erin. And she has a tendency to talk just about as much as I do, probably a little bit more. It's probably why we get along. We just talk about the most random things in the world, but it keeps us entertained. So I guess that's all that matters. So she'll be along for 8 hours of my round trip, and it should be exciting. We're all really excited to get together and go down for Lena's baptism and kind of catch up because we haven't all three been together for a really long time. So I met them. Some of you guys have already read through my post when I became a godmother, but just in case you haven't, anyways, we all met on our equine study tour, which was a 2-hour intensive study program, and we went to Ireland, Scotland, and England. And that's where the three of us met. We didn't know each other before that, even though we'd been in the same building at school, and it's just a pretty big campus, and so we had never really run into each other. But on that trip, we all got together, and ever since then, kind of been inseparable. So it's fun to have them, college friends. You think your high school friends are gonna be your friends forever, and come to find out, you go to college and you meet some really great people that are going to be your lifelong friends. So they're two of my best friends. So I'll be going to hang out with them this weekend. Very exciting. I kind of wanted to share with you guys. Sorry, I should have brought a drink over here. Anyways, I want to show you guys kind of what I had planned on giving as presents this weekend. So you guys know, I had talked to you guys about doing the Bible with Lena's name in it. So here's her name. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. Lena Michelle. So I got her this Bible, and it's actually going to be used in her ceremony this weekend. So that's kind of exciting. And then for Jeremy and Ashley, I got them this cute little statue with the baby, and it's called Our Gift. I thought it was really cute. So hopefully they'll enjoy that. And then for Erin, just in celebration of friendship and being the other godmother, I went ahead and got her a little something, and it's this cute little thing. I don't know, she's just going to set it up somewhere, I'm sure, but it's called Quiet Strength. Always there for me. And her and Ashley have always been there for me through everything I've been through, especially the past couple years. And so I thought she'd enjoy that. We're all horse girls, obviously. We went on the equine tour. For any of you guys that don't know, that equine is just the scientific word, I guess, for horse. So anyways, I thought she would really enjoy that. And so those are my 3 gifts that I'm giving this weekend. I'm excited for them all to see them, and we'll see how that all goes. But let's see here. So anyways, book-wise, I'm a little scatterbrained tonight. I've got lots of stuff going on, lots of stuff to do, and it's already almost 9. So anyways, so book-wise, you guys know that I was able to read Anna and the French Kiss, and I reviewed that on Monday. It's a really cute book. I really enjoyed it. It's a good young adult book, just really sweet, romance, and I love the setting of Paris. So if anyone likes the young adult books, you guys should definitely check that one out. Then I read and finished yesterday Alice, The Liberation of Alice Love. Sorry. I had gotten this for a giveaway from Julie from Yummy Men and Kick-Ass Chicks. So thanks again, Julie, for that. I was kind of one by default. I think I was the only person that signed up for this giveaway. But I really enjoyed the book. I did. I liked it a lot. It was a good read. Just nice and refreshing. I kept using that in my review, but it was kind of refreshing because all the other books I'd been reading were, heavy on the romance, and I love romance novels, but every once in a while it's nice to just get away and, try something new. And this is a contemporary fiction chick lit, so chick literature. I equated it to someone as if it was made into a movie, it would definitely be a chick flick movie. But it was a really good book, and I enjoyed it, but I probably won't read it again, so I'm probably going to put this up I am going to put this up for a giveaway next month. So if anyone was interested in reading the book, but you weren't sure about spending the money, either go check it out at your library or wait next month, and I'll send that on to you guys, whoever wins. So that was my second book. So I really wanted to get this one reviewed this week, but that did not happen. I haven't even started it yet. So here's No Cure for the Brokenhearted, by Kenneth Rosenberg. And he's a self-published author. I actually won this from a giveaway that Stella X Libris, I'm not really sure how to say the last word. Anyway, she did an interview with him, and then people had to go on there and ask him questions. And I think if he liked your questions and saw that you were really interested in reading the book, he ended up sending me a copy. I ended up winning that giveaway. And I just haven't been able to read it because I've been pushing it aside. And I'm very excited to read this book. I remember reading about it and talking to him. And so I'm very excited to see how this one goes, see how a male author will male author will write a romance. The only real experience with a male romance author for me, is Nicholas Sparks. So it'll be nice to see another male do a romance novel. I think that was what really intrigued me about it. So that will be going up next week. I'm hoping to get a lot of that read this weekend and maybe even finished. It just depends on our schedule and everything. Then I will read Tempest Rising by Nicole Peeler. This one I won from a giveaway by the Spinecracker, Jess at the Spinecracker. And I remember I tried to start reading it once, but I had some other books that I really, really wanted to read, so I couldn't get into this one. So I will be reading this and reviewing it next week. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, everyone, my schedule's not too crazy and I can read and review Retribution. This book I got from Zeitghost Media for a free copy to review. And I know that it's the 20th book in a series or something god-awful like that. But I am really excited about it. I had some people say, don't read it unless you've read the other books. And I've had some people say, I've read all the books, but I still read this one and think anyone would enjoy it, even if you haven't read the series. But I'm still going to go into it with an open mind, know that there's a lot of background that I've obviously haven't read yet, and see how I like it. And I have the first couple books in the series on my bookshelf. So if this one really intrigues me, I really like it, then I definitely will read through the series. So hopefully those will be my 3 books that go up next week. Other than that, I'm still trying to go through any book I've gotten from a giveaway and any book I've gotten from Zeitghost Media. Blah. I can't say anything right tonight. Blah. Anyways, any book that I've gotten from them, I've gotten 3 books. So Retribution's one of them. Hades, which is the second book in a series, a young adult series. I got that one, so I'll be reading Halo, which is book 1, and then Hades. And then, All These Things I've Done is another young adult book that I got from them that I will also be reading this month, along with a few other books that I've gotten for giveaways. And I'll make sure to mention everyone on all of those because I do appreciate the giveaways. I'm sorry that I'm so behind in them, but I promise from now on, I'm making myself. As soon as I get the book in my hands, if it is a actual physical book, I will give myself 2 months at the maximum to read it. So it could be anywhere from the next week to 2 months from then, but that's when it's going to happen. If I get anything for review or giveaway that is an electronic copy, since I have a little bit more trouble reading those, I'm giving myself 3 months from the day I receive it. So that's kind of that was kind of my incentive to tell people, like, hey, please give me paper or hardback copies instead of e-copies, since I don't really read them that often. So anyway, that's kind of my plan with that. I'm glad I finally got a review policy up, and I'm really enjoying my wide sense of different books that I'm reading, for sure, because I'm not one of those people that can only read one type of book. I've been obviously heavy on the paranormal romance recently, just because of all my other friends. A lot of them read lots of paranormal romance. So then I see their reviews and I really like their reviews. So then I read the series and I love them. But I'm also one of those people, I have to read variety or I start just getting really sick and tired. And then I get to that point where everyone's been to that point where it's really hard. Like they just get in a book funk and they don't want to read. And if I read too much of one thing, that's what happens to me. So I'm trying not to let that happen. And the past few books that I've read, Anna and the French Kiss and The Liberation of Alice Love, definitely were up there with getting me back on track of reading some other stuff. And of course, No Cure for the Brokenhearted is it's a contemporary romance, so it's a little different than paranormal romance. And then I think Tempest Rising is an urban fantasy, I believe, an urban fantasy series, so that'll be a nice change as well. Other than that, that's all that's going on. So this weekend, definitely going to be out of commission on checking blogs and reading for the most part. Normally I wake up before everyone else and I get ready and then I go sit outside and read until everyone else wakes up. So that's probably going to happen again this weekend. So I do get a little bit of reading in, but I can't normally finish a book in a weekend when I go out to Garden City. So that's what's going on. Hopefully I'll catch up with everyone's blog by Monday. I'm hoping Monday night I can get caught up on everybody's blogs. Tonight just had too much stuff going on. It wasn't going to happen. Getting all the stuff I really wanted to get done tonight, but it doesn't matter. So this is Thursday, everyone, even though it's posting on Friday. So anyways, that's what's going on with me. Not very exciting, kind of boring right now, which I like. I don't mind boring. Boring's good. So other than that, I'll try to keep everyone posted this weekend on what's going on through Twitter, through my phone, and I'll try to kind of keep up on everybody's updates this weekend as well, as best as I can. Can't promise anything. So anyway, I hope that you guys have a good weekend. Don't go too crazy. Read a lot. Relax a little bit. It's okay to relax on a weekend. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do on weekends. So anyway, have a good weekend, everyone. I will definitely talk to you guys next week for sure. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys after Garden City, and I'll let you guys know how everything goes. Bye.